The fight to secure our borders took a turn this morning with a message from President Trump. The president is clearly growing tired of the liberals' failure to secure our border. He tweeted this: "Let's just call them walls from now on and stop playing political games. A wall is a wall." I'm with you, Mr. President. The president's push was greeted with this from Nancy Pelosi. Listen to how she answers a reporter's question. And at the end of her comment, she shows her true colors.
Whatever conference agreement that they have, are you committed to bringing that to the floor for a vote?
Well, if they come out with a bipartisan consensus, of course.
Even if it includes border wall money, though?
We're not having a negotiation over this right now. They're having a negotiation over it in there. There's not going to be any wall money in the legislation. However, if they have some suggestions about certain localities where technology, some infrastructure, as I said, about the ports of entry, we might need more ports of entry. We might need some roads. That's part of the negotiation. It is not a negotiation for the president to say. What did he say today? It doesn't matter what Congress does. I knew that he wanted it all to himself. I mean, oh, really? A president who wants to have Congress be completely irrelevant?
It's not what the president is saying. And for a moment there, I thought she was just about to say she was going to give up the idea that if there are certain areas where a wall would be built, maybe. And then she held herself back and then added technology. She doesn't know what she's talking about. She says right now there's no negotiations going on, which means Congress isn't having a say if they're not going to negotiate with the president on any of this. All of it is a sham, designed for one thing and one thing only, to make this president look bad. And she does not care about the safety and security of this nation, and she certainly doesn't care about the safety and security of you. And if you're a gun owner, forget about it. She really doesn't care about you. See, this was never about the wall. It's about resist President Trump. You want to know just who wronged Nancy Pelosi and how wrong she is on all of this? Even left-wing activist journalist Chris Cuomo says it's time to stop the games.
Here's the reality. You've got barriers along that thing all over the place.
Yep.
They need more. I believe the men and women who keep us safe in their assessment that barriers help,
but we should say,
and they need more of it. So the Democrats should say, fine, more barriers. Okay, let's talk about where, how much, and why. Not no wall, not $1 for your damn wall. Don't say that because you don't mean it, and it puts you in a hole.
Whatever they are doing with Chris Cuomo, it leaves me absolutely baffled. He's spot on. They want to call it a barrier. They want to call it a fence. They want to call it this, that. They're all walls. It doesn't matter what you call it. The president's right. Stop playing political games. But Chris Cuomo now coming out and telling the Democrats, good advice, mind you, good advice, to get on board and do what's right for the American people.